Hi everyone and welcome back to a little bit of Warframe. So I took my time to take a pause from PoE for the new update in Warframe. I haven't done the quest yet, so that is something I need to do. But yeah, we have the Spartan frame now, which is amazing. And yeah, so how did I build this frame? While leveling, I went for something like this. This is just a huge amount of survivability with Umbral Vitality and Adaptation. Right. Also, we take advantage of Umbral Intensify with Ogre Secrets to gain 179 strength. Coupled with Corrosive Protection, this is actually enough to get rid of all armor, but not shields, and we will talk about this in a little bit. Maximum efficiency with Fleeting Expertise and Streamline, both one from the top, and Preempt Continuity to patch up our duration, because our 4 is affected by this. If you have negative duration, you lose javelins, basically. So yeah, the abilities are quite self-explanatory. Your 1 can actually group up enemies in a very nice looking way. Your 2 is here to, to gain health. Your 3 is here to gain energy and shields. So use a combination of those is always nice. And your 4 is just here to deal damage. It is actually slash damage, right? So that's pretty cool. So the direct hits are in fact slash. So yeah, until level 10, I used just his 1 mixed in with the 2 and the 3 once I unlocked them, and then just press 4 until everything died, basically. And I leveled in Sanctuary Onslaught, right? So at max, we would need to deal with level 50 enemies. So let's take a quick look at that. We press R4. Basically everything's dying, right? Even the heavy gunners should go down. There we go. We even bled them to death, right? So I thought like, okay, that's cool and stuff, right? But this is not a very beginner to mid-game player friendly setup with 2 Umbral maxed Umbral mods and a primed mod maxed. So I thought, you know what, we will go a little bit of a different route, and I was testing a little bit. We can actually use Energy Siphon here, or actually enemy radar if you want to, or loot detector works as well. This is a little bit of depending on you what you want to use. Let's just go with Energy Siphon here, and let's quickly talk about this build. So we achieve 200% strength, which allows our 3 to get 100 shield per kill, which is fairly nice, right? We get 6 energy for the regen, which is very, very cool. Our 2 is able to 100% strip defenses, so that's amazing. Our 1 is still a good grouping tool. We would, even with 175% range, we kind of throw it quite far, but we only pull a little bit of people, which is okay, right? Our explosion range goes up to 26 meters, which is quite nice. Our 4, we still have 31 javelins. And our damage is set to 3k, which is okay. But yeah, we are using Transient Fortitude here, coupled with Intensify and Power Drift. I think these are mods that everybody can achieve, right? If you have your Transient Fortitude on rank 8, right? Make sure you are using Corrosive Protection, okay? That will help you greatly, just so you can completely armor strip everybody, right? So yeah, you would change out the aura. So we have these 3 strength mods, right? We get Streamline in here for a little bit of efficiency. We have Continuity, the regular one, to patch up our duration to get it into positive. And we have Stretch as well as Augur Reach for some range, right? I'm using Energize on rank 2 and an Arcane Fury because it was just what I had lying around, right? So let's pause the AI really quickly to show something off. As you can see here, the Corpus Crewman, or Corrupted Crewman, if you press your 2 on them, they have no longer shields, right? So that's fairly nice. Obviously the viral stacks are from our Panzer friend here. And if you press 2 on the heavy gunners, they are completely armor stripped and are easy prey for you to take, right? So that works fairly well. And I'm really happy with this build, actually. I need to test it out. Oh, I forgot to mention, for defensive measures, we are using rolling guard. So let's bump this into live environment, press R3, press R1, and fall off. I'm sorry, that was not planned. Here we go. Press our 1, group them up. I meant to press my 2 here to completely strip them of defenses. And this is how I would mostly play this build. Group them up, press my 2 into the ball, and just go ham sandwich, right? Our 4 is obviously still a decent tool to use, so we do the same thing. Press 1, group them up, press your 4, finish them off. Works fairly nice. Even against the heavy gunners, you can do some decent damage and some nasty bleed procs, as you saw. So yeah, I think for a 0 Forma build, this works fairly nice. As you can see, we have 1950 shields thanks to the usage of our 3. So I think this works very well. I haven't tested this yet in the Steel Puff. That is my next priority, testing this as well as getting the quest done. I really look forward to do the quest, so that is what I will be doing. As you can see, we have 750 shields as a base, so you could even go for redirection. Instead of rolling guard, you get 1850, which is quite nasty. Whoops, don't fall off. So if we simulate the enemies once again, it's our 1, our 4. Same over here. Whoops. Let's get to town. So yeah, 2700 shields. So that is also a playstyle that you can go for, right? Just bank some shields, have some fun with it. Yeah, at the moment I'm testing and going around with rolling guard. I think it works quite nicely to get the 3-second immunity as well as removal of status effects, right? Energized Arcane Fury, as I said, just using this because I am absolutely loving my Nikana Prime at the moment, but you are free to use whatever arcanes you have and feel fit, right? So that is it for the new Warframe so far. I have really enjoyed leveling this guy. It took me like 2 runs of Sanctuary Onslaught with a public squad, and we did reset after 4 and 6 round, I think, because somehow people left after 3 and 5 rounds. So I finished up the last round by myself and just went back in. So that went fairly nice, right? I hope you can take advantage of this build. I hope it gives you an idea of how to build this Warframe. As I said, I haven't had much time with him, but I feel like I did come up with something that is actually useful for a lot of people, right? You will be staying alive in the start chart, you will be dealing damage in the start chart, absolutely no problem. You can take this into Sanctuary Onslaught, even ESO if you want to. In ESO you have to do some damage with other tools, so that is very fun to do, right? But yeah, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and as always, take care. Bye.